Video Blog Style Show, episode 42.
Like Jackie Robinson.
Hey, that's fun.
Want to contribute?
Did you like that movie that we saw together that we already talked about that we thought was really weird and edited and directed kind of oddly?
Everybody that I follow on Twitter loves it, so I feel like a jerk.
If it's really windy, we apologize, but it's 80 degrees in Florida and we had to film outside.
It's beautiful.
I used to want to be one of those kids that could do that. Were you one of those kids too that could turn out the pizza eye?
What?
You know, those kids would put like their eyeball out and you could like see the little red, they'd be like walk around looking like a zombie.
Ew, gross.
Kids didn't do that in your high school?
That's really
Really?
gross.
Oh, you
flip
can
their-
flip their eyelids.
Yeah, like
No.
a piece of pizza.
That's
No.
gross. I did, well, because when I figured this out, I lived in Virginia.
How do you do it?
So there were also acorns.
Yeah.
And if you take an acorn top off of an acorn, you can make it whistle.
I feel like I've
really
seen people
loudly.
do that too.
How do you do it?
You put it between your thumb and the palm of your, well, something just fell on me.
We're
and
under
the
a
palm
tree.
of your hand. Just blow. It makes noise.
So I'm headed to Jeep Beach this weekend.
Jeep Beach.
It'll be my second year in a row, and
Jeep Beach.
crazy enough that I've lived here that long where I can
know.
say the last time that I went, I was a Florida resident. I'm going again. So Daytona Beach.
Redneck capital of Florida.
Jeep owners everywhere come. I'm excited to check out the Ace Engineering JK8, which is a crazy thing.
Can you share a
Hey,
photo?
man.
Did you just put a photo
I
over?
just put a photo up, and everybody saw
Oh.
it, which is cool. The magic of
Hey
editing.
man, does your arm get tired from doing all those Jeep waves?
Yeah, like you just kind of, you got to get used to it. But I'm excited. A lot of mojitos and fish tacos will be consumed on the beach.
Mojitos.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hope you have a good time.
Thanks.
So we spent a couple days in downtown Jacksonville, which is rare for us because we live at the beach, and if you know Jacksonville, a lot of people don't go downtown. But One Spark was a crowdfunding festival that happened all last week, and it was awesome. I got to give a lot of credit to Dennis, Varick, and Elton, the three founders who put it on, and the city of Jacksonville really for coming together. 50,000 plus votes cast, and
130,000, over 130,000 people
came
attended.
downtown, which is really cool. We even talked about it. We went to the USPS store today, and the guy was like, yeah, my son is whatever, when they were like, it was really cool. So it's good to hear people talking about it, and for year one, I think it did an amazing job.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see next year how many people come in from, because I think this year, I think some people came in from out of town, but I really think that next year people are going to be like, okay, there's a lot of money to be given away, and it's going to be like a big tourist draw for our city, I feel.
What was your favorite thing, event, person, art? Like, what was the favorite thing you saw?
Come back to me if you
Okay.
already have yours.
Gosh, there were so many.
Do you have yours?
I obviously am a huge supporter of the Kona School. They're one of my creators there. I talked to many of their team for a long while about just the stuff that they're trying to do, and I'm really passionate about, you know, trying to, I hate the word reform, but restructure education.
reform.
Yeah.
Restructure education in a way that's conducive to learning and not just regurgitating information. So that's what they're about too.
I'll give a shout out to Rethreaded as I wear one of their little bracelets that's made from a t-shirt, because they built a house covered in t-shirts.
Yeah.
And I give a lot of credit to them. I've known about them. I tried to donate shirts to them a couple years ago, but it was too much for them. And I wanted them all to go to one place. So big shout out to them. They were actually the #1 crowdfunded thing
Overall.
there.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. I forget the name of it. They want an add-on to the Jacksonville Zoo, the Tiger Museum.
Tiger Trail.
Tiger Trail. I thought that was really cool just because I'm all for animals being able to roam more in zoos, and to you'll be able to, as a customer of the zoo, somebody coming to check it out, you'll get to see them, you know, in more of their natural state as much as you can, other than being out in Africa in the wild. So I just thought that was really neat. And
tigers
I
live in
love,
Africa?
I love tigers. I thought so.
Yeah.
For sure.
No tigers in
Asia.
Africa? Not a single
We're
tiger.
gonna look that up, and I will put a little note in it.
Not a single tiger.
Yeah, tigers don't live in Africa.
Are you sure?
Well,
Not,
just
they don't have like an
lions.
African
Just
tiger?
lions.
Like they have
Is it
African
lions?
elephants?
Oh, okay.
Cheetahs.
So, last week we played some Math Blaster at Sean's house on the old Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
And we've been talking about our favorite video games growing up. So, I'm going to start with mine. I can't pick one, but I had like different phases. So, obviously I had my Game Boy Pocket, in which I played Tetris. And I could play Tetris. I would like stay up at night and play Tetris. That's how geeky I was about it. And then Super Nintendo. I don't know if anybody out there played the Lion King game. I've yet to meet somebody that enjoyed it as much as I did, but that game was like really good. Yeah. And then I went through a phase of Spyro the Dragon where I tried to get every gem in every single level.
PlayStation. Yeah. All right, what was yours? You can pick one.
Sonic 2 with Tails.
Tails
was my
awesome.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was my favorite. It was always so hard to collect all those emeralds, but when you could have the patience on a long Saturday, you could try to do it against Dr. Botnick was his name?
I think it's something like that. I
Something
can
like that.
picture him.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like an egg.
My favorite, Earthworm Jim. I just
What?
loved that guy.
I don't
Earthworm
think I
Jim.
ever
That's a
played
good
that.
game.
Really?
Really?
He was a worm, and then he got in like the superhero costume, and he used his head as a whip,
Yeah.
or used his
Cool.
body as a
Yeah,
whip.
yeah.
Oh, it was such a cool game, and they had like
cool.
multiple ones. I don't know. So, what was your favorite video game growing up, or even one that you play now?
Or if you didn't have one, just like an arcade game that you liked when you went to the bowling alley with your family. Anything like that, you know? Goodbye, our fans. This is weird.
You guys love doing the singing stuff.
Goodbye,
We're
our
so bad at it.
fans. Goodbye. Sorry for wanting you to make s'mores for dessert.